Assalamualaikum. How are you doing? Okay, so Asifa, let's start. It's our first lecture for Introduction to Computing Mathematics, and today we will discuss all the facts and figures that needs to be discussed about the use of mathematics. If we generally talk about this subject, in this subject we will see the role of mathematics in overall. You can say that if you are dealing with any kind of computer application, software, or any program that you want to run on your computer, you need to make sure that there is the proper use of mathematics. So when we talk about the computer programmers and the overall developers who are the full-fledged developers and they are doing all the back-end and front-end tasks about our development tasks, so we need to make sure that the developer also have the good mathematics skills. That's the reason when we do our any kind of computer science or information technology related degrees, then we need to follow some of the courses of mathematics because there is a strong connection between mathematics and computing. So in this whole subject we will see how computing uses the terms of mathematics and how well we can proceed when we will be using mathematics or the mathematical terms in our computing. So let's see what we are going to discuss. Our first learning outcome is to understand the relevance of mathematics in computing, because first of all, mostly people confuse the terms that the computing in mathematics is something very different, how we are using this in our computer sciences and what is the role of it. So we will see the relevance of mathematics and we will discuss our two activities, which the first one is to explain how mathematics is used in computing, and secondly we need to describe the types of mathematics used for computer programming. And one more thing that I would like to add here: whenever you do your assignment activities, as well, it especially for you, when you do your assignment activities, you need to make sure that the proper formatting of the files is prepared. Like when you do the preparation of your document or any kind of, if it's a PowerPoint presentation, if it's any application, whatever you are doing, you need to make sure the formatting is proper. There should be proper usage of headings and the font sizes should be properly uh, as per the explained terms. Like we have discussed, whenever we do the discussion of assignment activities, we discuss the font sizes, the font family, the styles, and everything is discussed in that class. So you need to make sure that whenever you are going to submit your assignment activities, the activity will be appropriate and it must be related to the content. And also you need to make sure that you are going to use proper headings makes the reader who is going to assess your assignment, makes it easier for him or her to understand your concepts, and also it gives them the idea that you have covered the main points or main topics of your assignment or not. So in your next assignment, whenever you are going to submit, you need to make sure that you will work on it. And another thing that you need to focus hard on is the command verbs. Whenever you do submit your assignments, you need to make sure that the command verbs, like in first activity, explain is the command verb and there is a proper definition for explain. So you need to follow the whole definition of this process and then you will follow the concept. Like if you are going to show the use of mathematics in computing but you are not following the term explain, you are generically adding one or two paragraph and just ended, then it will not be acceptable, because you need to explain, and explain means to describe something that is having really revealing or relevant information in more detail. So when detail comes in the point, then you need to make sure that it will be a proper detailed explanation of the topic. So if it is not detailed, I am not going to accept it. And same as for all the other assignments, whenever you do your assignments, you need to make sure that you will focus on the command verbs, you will focus on the suggested evidence, which is at the last of your assignment briefs, and it is a must to follow. Sometimes some of the things are not mentioned in your assignment activity but these are mentioned in your suggested evidence. If you are not going to cover them in your assignment activity, again it will not be graded at all. So you need to follow all the terms and all the terms will be followed when you will follow all the instructions. Instructions are coming from the command verbs, from the assignment brief, from the suggested evidence, from the indicated content. All of these things should be covered in your assignment. If there is, let's suppose if we are talking about the types of mathematics, if we have four types and five types discussed in our class and you are covering them in your assignment, but there is another type of mathematics mentioned in the suggested evidence which you have not added in your assignment, then again the assignment will not be accepted, like that point will not be graded for your assignment. So whenever you are going to work on your assignment, you need to make sure that all these things are covered. I hope this thing is clear to you all. If there is any question for relevant to the formatting, relevant to command verbs, suggested evidence, or anything else, you can ask me right now.
No mistake, no question.
One more thing that just came into my mind is the case study. In some of the keywords, like if when you have the keyword evaluate, you need to add some case studies. Sometimes in the suggested evidence, it is mentioned to use the real time examples or the case studies. So I just want to clear this term to you all, because in some of the assignment, I have seen that the students are confused in case studies and they are using it in a wrong way. So, whenever there is something mentioned, like you need to add the real time examples or the case study material or anything else like that, what you need to do is you need to first search on the Google, that will basically help you out with multiple examples. So what you can do is you can choose one, then you will quote that scenario first in your assignment. Like definitely you will not copy and paste it. You will follow the context and then you will write it in your own words. Once you have written down the scenario or the problem, then you will give the proper evaluation of it, like how it is related to the topic. Let's suppose we have got an example of use of mathematics in computing. You have added a real world example, just like there is an organization XYZ which is using this technology, and in this technology they have used the mathematics in this way and they are using it all. So this is the case that you are going to narrate in your assignment. Once you have done it, now you need to analyze that case and you need to write down your evaluation of it, like what you have understood, like how well this case relate to your query which you are going to solve. Let's suppose you have added the uses of mathematics, just like I was talking about. Then you will talk about this kind of mathematics could be used in such applications which are having this functionalities, and we can deal with it kind of easy way. So this is the whole scenario. I hope the scenario of case study is clear. Like first you will define the case, then you will enter your findings or your things that you have basically understand about that case and how it is related to your assignment query. This is the way to deal with the case studies. You cannot add just bullet points or just add the scenario. Or if it is only the real world example, then it's okay to only add the scenario. But when you are adding the case study, then it should be properly defined, and also you need to give your evaluation on it, like how well you think it is working with your assignment activity. I hope it is clear. Let me know, all of you.
It's clear.
Okay, yes, Aspa and Afan, is it clear? So let's start with our first learning outcomes, first activity, which is to explain how mathematics is used in computing. We all know that maths and computers are deeply connected. However, some of us may not be very clear about how these terms are connected, but it will be defined in the last. The things that bring entertainment, communication, and information into our homes and the fingertips are in their most basic form or numbers. So this is something which is related to whenever we talk about the computer memory. The computers store everything in binary digits. We know, and binary digits are something like 0 and 1. Whenever you are dealing with the computers, computers store each and everything in the form of number. So this is something which is related to maths. This is the most easiest way to understand the use of, or to understand one use of mathematics in computer. So, to truly understand computers and the science that goes into making them work, we first understand the math which make up their anatomy. What you don't understand, Asfa, please let me know. Is it binary number that you're talking about? Okay. Binary number system is a number system that is used in mathematics. And when we talk about the binary numbers, binary number consists of only two numbers like 0 and 1. There is no other number in the binary number system. However, if we talk about the decimal number system, then it's from 0 to 9, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, and 9. All these numbers are the decimal numbers. But when we talk about the computer memory, like when we save something on the computer, because computer is using our storage, right? The storage is in the form of zeros and ones. When you want to save any picture in your computer, when you want to download anything, any song, any application, any game, or anything else, it will be stored in your computer in the form of zeros and ones. So this is the number system which is used in our computer to store anything. So this is something which is directly related to maths, because the binary number system comes from the mathematics. Now, is it clear? And if you are worried about how to deal with binary number system, don't worry. We will talk about it in the later learning outcomes. But now you just need to understand that everything saved in our computers is in the form of zeros and one, which is the binary number system, and it is directly related to mathematics. Is it okay now? Okay. So let's follow an example so that we can understand how it is dealing. One of the mathematical program we use every day is GPS systems such as Google Maps. Almost every one of us has used Google Maps somehow. They worked on several complex applications at once, weighing one route to find you the fastest route. There are multiple routes to Okay, so there are multiple routes to one area, and when you choose the Google Maps, it lets you get the best and the easiest way to reach your destination. If there is some traffic in your area or the route that you are following, then it will try to locate you to another route which will be more safer for you. Factors such as location data, historical traffic patterns, and other metrics are the numbers that make these equations. So the software used in Google Maps constantly updates in real time using machine learning. Let's suppose you are going from your home to your office, and you been using Google Maps, and its GPS system is helping you out to find the fastest route. So you it will definitely give you multiple routes, and sometimes you can choose another route, and it will try to drag you to the same route. But if there is some traffic in between, it will show you the marks that there is a red mark which will let you know that the route is not working, or there may be some traffic, or there is some other uncertainties due to which you cannot move at that route, so you can choose another route. So this is one case. And there are multiple other things like the location data and historical traffic patterns, like how to move to that path in order to reach your destination, and the other metrics that could be used are all based on mathematics. So this is the best example which we can consider. It helps the Google Maps to constantly update in real time using machine learning. Machine learning is something which is the basically related to the computer based language which is only understandable by computer, and in real time, when it helps you to save the data, like if you are following a route, it will save the data in its memory, and again it will be saved in the form of binary numbers, which is 0 and 1. There is a strong link between computer science and maths. It teaches the programmers to use abstract language, work with algorithms, self analyze their computational thinking, and accurately model real world solutions. So, all these things, how these things are related to mathematics, whenever you want, you are a programmer and you want to use some of the programming languages, so definitely you need to work on the mathematics terms as well. When you want to work with algorithms are something which makes a proper dedication to the steps, and you need to follow all steps, and it must be having some of the maths involved in it, so that you can make the flow of work very smooth for you. Self analyze your computational thinking. If you want to have good experience with your computational devices, then you need to use the mathematics in order to make its experience easier. It will help you to track things easily, and also you can see there are multiple real world solutions that are already using mathematics. Maybe one of you will be next innovative programmer, so there will be multiple teams from your side that will be adding new features into the computer science and mathematics. So the uses of computer science and mathematics in computer science are: in computer applications, analytical skills are necessary for data analysis and problem solving. So if you want to solve any problem and you want to analyze your data, what are the main skills needed? Analytical skill. What are analytical skills basically? These are the skills that helps you to analyze the overall system and see what are the things that are working fine or what are not working fine for your system. You can easily track the progress of your employees. You can easily see how well the system is working. You can see the performance of your website. You can track any issue occurring in your system and all the other stuff. So everything that you want to analyze is related to the analytical system, like data analysis, and it needs the analytical skills which will help you to track the things very easily. Mathematics is always used to analyze equations and understand the mistakes that we made. If you will analyze the equations, then you can understand what are the mistakes, what are the things that need to be changed in your system. In programming, computer scientists or programmers are guaranteed to make a mistake. So this mistake needs to be fixed to get a final solution. Definitely, whenever programmers are dealing with the computer programs, there are you can say that more chances of the mistakes to happen, because if a single semicolon is misplaced or it was not added to the statement, then it will not be working for you. So this is something that you need to check. So mathematics provide us with these analytical skills to find and fix the bugs. Bugs are the issues that occur during the computer programming. The experience and knowledge gained about debugging are invaluable. So anything that you are going to use in our analytical data analytics or anything that is related to analytical skills are using mathematics in it. And how we are using it to analyze the equations and understand the mistakes that we have made. So this is something that is the one use of analytics. In mathematics, students analyze their own work. When a student answers a question, then realizes that the answer is unreasonable, then he analyzes his own process to understand his mistake and know how to fix them. So this is how the students can analyze their work with the analytical skills which uses the mathematics. And in short, mathematics prepares students for fixing bugs and errors. So when you are like when many of the people choose the troubleshooting and the network analysis kind of jobs, when they do so, they need to have proper computer skills along with the mathematical skills in order to deal with their professions. Algorithms, we have been talking about it previously as well when we talked about the generic use of it. Algorithms are fundamental part of computer science, and all of you must have heard of them one way or another. Like if we generally talk about the computer science, algorithm is the most common thing that is used. And if not, then definitely you need to study it again, because this is the core concept of computer sciences. Algorithms, without algorithms we cannot produce any kind of software application nowadays. Every programmer, every developer work on the algorithms. It makes the process easier for them. They are basically a set of instructions that demonstrate the implementation of a program or an application. Let's suppose you want to create a computer program which will add two numbers. Just like in front of your screen, it is mentioned that how you can add two numbers. So what it will first, it will start, then it will add two numbers like two or three, whatever the number is. Then it will add a proper process, which is the addition process. It will add it, then it will add number one and number two, then it will show the results and you will end the process. So this is an whole algorithm which shows a set of instructions, set of steps that you need to follow in order to get the results from your software application. So just let me know algorithm is clear to you all.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now, where did you first use an algorithm? It was not the computer science class, but actually the mathematics class. Don't believe me? Well, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 is a basic algorithm you learned in mathematics class. Normally, we have seen this term in the mathematics class, but not in the computer class. But this is something which demonstrates the sum of 2 and 3, which is a computer program. Mathematics is actually very important in learning the basic use of algorithms that are utilized in an advanced form in computer science. Next thing is, do you need maths in computer science? So just let me know what do you guys think about it. So how do you need it? Just try to elaborate it a little bit. Okay, so let me explain it how. Because math is a foundational part of computer systems, every programmer and computer scientist need to have basic mathematical knowledge. The type and level of maths you need depends upon what areas of computer science you want to work in. In any kind of computer science related work, you need to have proper skills that are used in it and to deal with the system. Some computer science careers tracks requires only minimal mathematical knowledge. For example, as long as you know basic programming languages and can do simple arithmetic, you can develop basic mobile application. So if with the basic programming and basic arithmetic knowledge you can create the mobile applications. It means that even if you have basic knowledge you can do so. If you will have advanced knowledge of both the terms, then definitely the experience will be much better. But if you want to go further with your computer science career, perhaps exploring advanced fields like the computer security or operating systems, these are the terms which are kind of difficult terms and also the difficult professions in computer science. You will need to understand some high level math concepts. No one expects computer scientists to be mathematicians, but study high school and college level maths can open doors for you. So you need to have the basic to advanced level mathematical skills if you want to achieve a good career in computer science. The next question is to understand the types of mathematics used in computer sciences. There are various types of computer science, mathematics which is used in computer science. Like first one is the binary, second one is linear algebra, then calculus, discrete mathematics, and statistics. These are the five terms of mathematics which are used in our computer sciences. Let's discuss them one by one and see what are their roles in computer sciences. So first one is the binary mathematics. Binary mathematics is the heart of the computer and an essential math field for computer programming. How? For all mathematical concepts, the binary number system uses only two digits, 0 and 1. It simplifies the coding process and is essential for low level instructions used in hardware programming. Computers store data using the binary system. I have already explained this term. Whenever the programmers are doing the coding process, it's essential for them to use the low level instructions that are used in hardware programming. And for that term, you need to have proper insights of the mathematical concepts so that you can achieve them with the greater intensity. Next, we have linear algebra. It's the language of machine learning. The heartbeat of the computer is in linear algebra. This branch of mathematics provides the concepts that are crucial to many areas of computer science, including the graphics, image processing, cryptography, machine learning, computer vision, optimization, graph algorithms, quantum computation, computational biology, information retrieval, and web search. All these fields that we have discussed are, you can say that, considered as the most important fields of the computer sciences. These are the terms that are, most of them are the most trending things, like the, if we talk about the image processing, the cryptography, quantum computation, optimization, computational biology, all these terms are interrelated and these are all using linear algebra in them. So this is something which is greatly used in our computer sciences. So we can say that this linear algebra is one of the most commonly used term of sciences in our computer sciences. Web search is also there. Whenever we search something from any website or Google, then we get the results, and this algorithm is also using linear algebra into it. Let's see the use of calculus in computer sciences. It's the branch of mathematics, and it studies the rate at which change occurs. Whenever you are going to make something and there is it's going to happen some of the changes, like if you talk about the computer graphics and scientific computing, problem solving applications, game programming, and computer security, where there are some of the changes that are going to happen. Like if you are talking about the game programming, there will be some changes occurring while they will be playing the games. And if they talk about the security, after implementing the security measures, there will be some of the changes to the overall system. So this is the type or the term of mathematics which studies the rate of change, like at which level the change occur. We can finalize or easily find it with the help of calculus. This is the main field of mathematics which is used in computer sciences. It's the examination of continuous change and the rate at which change occurs. It is used in an array of computer science areas, including creating graphs or visuals, simulations, problem solving applications, coding in applications, creating statistic solvers, and the design and analysis of algorithms. So, all these concepts are using the calculus as the main part of it, and it's one of the domains which is most commonly used. And we can consider all these things as a main part. Problem solving is the most demanding skills of nowadays. You can see that if you will see any kind of job posting, you will see problem solving skill at the top. So if you want to solve the problems, there are multiple applications in which you need to make the changes. You need to solve the problems, you need to see the codings or the applications, the algorithms, the statistics solves, or anything else that is related to the mathematics will be directly related to the calculus, and it is involved in computer sciences as well. Then we have discrete mathematics. This is mathematical discipline, and it is the backbone of computer sciences. Discrete mathematics studies mathematical structures, like how the structure is created. Its nature is distinct and separable, covering the logic, probability, tree, set theory, algorithm, and graphs. So all these areas are covered in it. It whenever there is any change occurring in all of them and you are going to study them, you need to study the discrete mathematics in your computer sciences in order to compete with them. Probability is something which helps you to idealize how well the thing is working, if it is going to work or not. If we generally talk about the yes or no, it's the probability which you need to find out, and it's a proper term of mathematics which we need to solve this issue. So it is also called the decision mathematics or finite mathematics. Sometimes it works with the objects that can have distinct separate values. It is accounted as a very effective approach for developing and problem solving strength. Like if you want to achieve some of the effective results from the development and the problem solving solutions, you need to use the discrete mathematics in it. And the computer programs or the computer softwares will be using discrete mathematics in it, where they will be having finite information options. Like if you want to choose a number between 1 and 10, there is a finite numbered set which you can get and ultimately choose from it. This is the same thing, you will have discrete options. So what you need to do is, with your mathematical discrete mathematical skills, you can easily choose the probability. You can find out the trees and the set theory, in which you can easily idealize which kind of numbers you are going to use and what will be the results of them. We have discussed the discrete and continuous numbers in mathematics as well. And if we talk about the discrete numbers, these are the generic numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If we talk about the continuous numbers, it's something which is related to like in between 1 and 2, there are lots of numbers like 0.001, then 0 point, and the whole series of it, then 0.01, then 0.1, and so on. So this is something that is a continuous number. When we talk about discrete mathematics, it only works with the finite mathematics. Like it is working on the finite number of objects, and you will deal with all the options related to the discrete options. The next type is the statistics. This branch of mathematics is used for several things, including data mining, data compression, image analysis, artificial intelligence. We have seen all of these terms as the biggest and most widely used terms of the computer sciences. Like if we talk about artificial intelligence, it is being used in everywhere. We can see it multiple times there. If you are doing the data compression and data mining, in which you do the retrieval of data from different sources, you mine it. If there is large or the bulk amount of data, you make it stored in like the compressed format, and then you can use it whenever you want to use it. So these are the terms of mathematics, and they are being used in the all these processes. Statistics have been especially useful in speech recognition softwares like Apple's Siri. Whenever you are going to speak something, its artificial intelligence basically captures the overall voice, and then it translate into the computer understandable language, and ultimately you get the results back in like in the minute of seconds. Upon receiving your request, Siri record the frequencies and sound waves from your voice and translate them into a code, and ultimately you get the results. So these are the types of mathematics that could be used in our computer sciences. Is there any question from your side? You can ask me. Today we were understanding the role of mathematics in computer science, and also we have discussed its types. I hope it's achieved. Let's move to the question answer session. If you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, both of you can choose one question and answer it. Yes, Aspa, we have talked about 5 types of mathematics which could be used in computer sciences. Both of you answer any one type of mathematics which could be used in computer science. Okay, good. Asfa, do you have any question? Okay, Asifa, take care. Allah Hafiz.